Good morning, student. Myself Chirag Sukhani, and I'm going to teach you elements of strategic management subject. And today we will continue our topic, that is industry analysis. Now, in earlier video, we discussed about the comprehensive nature of the industry in terms of industry setting, industry structure, industry attractiveness, and the industry performance. And in earlier video, we complete industry setting. So what is industry setting? It deals with pattern of industry in terms of their stage of evaluation or industry life cycle. And on the basis of this, Professor Michael Porter has classified the various industries into six categories, that is fragmented industry, emerging industry, growing industry, maturity industry, declining industry, and the global industry. Now, today in this session, we will continue the second topic, that is industry structure. Now, industry structure consists of the nature of competition based on number of competitors and their roles and the product differentiation. So this is main industry structure. It consists of the nature of competition in the industry. Nature of competition based on number of competitors and the product differentiation. Okay, so industry structure consists of nature of industries based on number of competitors and their role and the product differentiation. Now, when number of seller and the type of product differentiation are combined together, there are five types of industry structure. Okay, so in industry structure we mainly focuses on number of competitors and the product differentiation. So when the number of seller and the type of product differentiation is combined together, there are five type of industry structure emerges, that is pure competition, pure monopoly, monopolistic competition, pure oligopoly, and the differentiated oligopoly. And you already learn this topic, this concept in first year. Okay, so today in this session it is just like revision. Okay, now first is what? Pure competition. Now we all know that pure competition, it is also known as what? Perfect competition. Okay, now perfect competition, pure competition क्या है? It is characterized by existence of large number of seller which offering the same product. Okay, so the main features of the perfect competition is what? It is existence of large number of seller, and the product is what? Homogeneous, that is called as what? Same product. Okay, so it is characterized by existence of large number of seller and which offering the same product. Okay, the number of seller is large and the product of each seller is what? Same, that is homogeneous product. Since product differentiation is not possible, okay, so product price play the significant role in such type of industry. And we all know that determination of the price is not within the control of a single seller, but it is combined forces of market demand and supply. Okay, and therefore higher profit emerges due to better operational efficiency. High profit emerge due to better operational efficiency. Clear? Now you already learned na in perfect competition how the price are determined. Price are determined by the combined forces of demand and supply. ओके, यानी इंडिविजुअल सेलर अपने प्रोडक्ट की प्राइस को फिक्स नहीं कर सकता. ओके, बिकॉज लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर है एंड द प्रोडक्ट इज व्हाट? सेम, होमोजीनियस. क्लियर? एंड जो सिंगल सेलर है कैन नॉट डिटरमाइन द प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बिकॉज इन दिस टाइप ऑफ मार्केट price are determined by the combined forces of total demand and the total supply, and therefore higher profit emerges due to better operational efficiency. Why? Because price same है and जो भी प्रोडक्ट का प्राइस सिंगल सेलर अपने आप डिटरमाइन नहीं कर सकता, जो भी प्रोडक्ट का प्राइस है वो डिटरमाइन होगा इन मार्केट बाय कंबाइंड फोर्सेस ऑफ डिमांड एंड सप्लाई। यह कैसे होता है ये आप लोग ने फर्स्ट ईयर में इन डिटेल विथ एग्जाम्पल समझ लिया था। क्लियर? सो कौन सा सेलर को ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट आएगा? जो सेलर का ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी, प्रोडक्शन एफिशिएंसी बेटर है, वो सेलर हाई प्रॉफिट इमर्ज करेगा, हाई प्रॉफिट अर्न करेगा। ओके, एंड द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ परफेक्ट कंपटीशन और द प्योर कंपटीशन इज व्हाट? Commodity industry like sugar, loose tea, steel are the example of perfect competition. Okay, now say example sugar. आप कभी भी आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाओगे कि ये शुगर कौन से शुगर फैक्ट्री का है, वेदर इट इज़ बारडोली शुगर फैक्ट्री, वेदर इट इज़ सूरत शुगर फैक्ट्री या वलसाड डिस्ट्रिक्ट शुगर फैक्ट्री, ओके, या मांडवी शुगर फैक्ट्री, वी आर नॉट आइडेंटिफाइड. So product is what? Same, and there may be number of seller in such type of industry. Okay, so यहाँ पे एक सेलर अपने एक शुगर फैक्ट्री अपने सेलर का प्राइस डिटरमाइन नहीं करता है. जो भी प्राइस है शुगर का वो किससे डिटरमाइन होगा? बाय कंबाइंड फोर्सेस ऑफ टोटल डिमांड एंड टोटल सप्लाई. सो कौन सा शुगर फैक्ट्री हायर प्रॉफिट अर्न करेगी? जो शुगर फैक्ट्री का ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी बेटर होगा. क्लियर? Now, next is what? Pure monopoly. Now, monopoly. Now, pure monopoly, it is characterized by the situation in which there is only one seller. There is only one seller in the market, and therefore product differentiation is not required because only one seller. So, product is what? Only one. So, there will be no product differentiation, or product differentiation is not required. Clear? Therefore, he only decides about the marketing conditions, including its performance. Thus, for an organization to continue as a monopoly in the long run, there must be a factors which prevent the entry of the others organization in the field. Okay, so pure competition simple characteristics na, only one seller तो product भी one होगा, so there will be no need of any product differentiation. So only one seller है, so he only decides about the marketing conditions including its performance. Okay, now अगर organization को continue monopoly maintain करनी in the long run, so for that there must be a factors which ultimately prevent the entry of other organization in the field. यानी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को इससे फैक्टर्स क्रिएट करना है, सो अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वो फील्ड में एंटर नहीं हो पाएगी. एंड द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ मोनोपोली इज व्हाट? इंडियन रेलवे एट द सेंट्रल लेवल and the various state electricity board at the state level are the example of pure monopoly. Yeah. Now, third is combination of both, that is called as what? Monopolistic competition. So, monopolistic competition is what? It is characterized by existence of large number of seller, with each seller differentiated its product from that of the others. So, main characteristics of monopolistic competition is what? Existence of large number of seller, but not that much of large or perfect competition. And the main feature of monopolistic competition is what? Product are differentiated that of the others. ओके, यानी सपोज हमारी फर्म, आपकी और हमारी फर्म मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन में आती है, सो मेरा प्रोडक्ट आपसे प्रोडक्ट से डिफरेंट होगा और आपका प्रोडक्ट मेरे प्रोडक्ट से डिफरेंट होगा. सो लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर है एंड द प्रोडक्ट आर डिफरेंशिएटेड विथ ईच अदर. Okay, so monopolistic competition is nothing but it has a combination of both, that is monopoly and the pure competition. Now, why it is a combination of both? Because it has element of monopoly, because the product is differentiated in such a way that it has very high customer loyalty. Okay, so customer loyalty, and it has element of pure competition because there are large number of seller which operate in the same product group and compete against each other. Okay, now मैं आपको ये point example लेके समझा रहा हूँ. Now the best example is what? Toothpaste. Okay, most of the consumer industry, it comes under the consumer industry with the branded product, it comes under the monopolistic competition. Best example is what? Toothpaste, television, etc. Now toothpaste में just we take some example like uh, close up, Pepsodent, Colgate, Miswak, Babool, Oral B, then Patanjali का दंत क्रांति and so on. So these are some of the example of the toothpaste. Now यहाँ पे क्या है, लार्ज नंबर ऑफ सेलर है, बहुत सारे सेलर है एंड हर एक सेलर का प्रोडक्ट क्या है, डिफ्रेंशिएटेड है विथ ईच अदर. सो मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन क्या, इट इज़ अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बोथ मोनोपोली एंड प्योर कंपटीशन. नाउ मोनोपोलिस्टिक कंपटीशन में जो सेलर है उसके पास क्यों मोनोपोली रहती है, ओके उसके पास मोनोपोली रहती है बिकॉज जो भी प्रोडक्ट है इट इज़ डिफ्रेंशिएटेड इन सच ए वे दैट इट हैज़ वेरी हाई कस्टमर लॉयल्टी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम यूज़र ऑफ द close-up toothpaste. Okay, now when slight rise in the price of the close-up, I as a loyal customers will not make the demand zero. Okay, प्राइस राइज करेंगे तो भी आई एज अ लॉयल कस्टमर्स उसका टेस्ट मुझे पसंद हो गया, ओके ये मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है तो मैं वही परचेज करता हूँ. सो प्राइस राइज तो भी उसका डिमांड में कोई अफेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है. ओके सो हर एक फर्म के पास मोनोपोली एलिमेंट्स है कि ही ओनली डिसाइड अबाउट द प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, दैट इज़ वाई ही हैज़ एलिमेंट्स ऑफ मोनोपोली. एंड एट द सेम टाइम जो भी सेलर है उसको compete करना पड़ता है विद द अदर सेलर इन द सेम प्रोडक्ट ग्रुप. यानी सपोज क्लोजअप टूथपेस्ट है, उसको compete करना पड़ेगा कोलगेट के साथ, उसको compete करना पड़ेगा पतंजलि के साथ, मिसवाक के साथ, डाबर के साथ, बबूल के साथ. ओके सो हर एक फर्म के साथ उसको compete करना पड़ता है. ओके सो यहाँ पे मोनोपोली भी एलिमेंट्स है एज वेल एज प्योर कंपटीशन भी है. That is why it is called as what, combination of both monopoly and the pure competition. आ रहा है समझ में. एंड द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल इज व्हाट, मोस्ट ऑफ द कंज्यूमर्स इंडस्ट्रीज विद द ब्रांडेड प्रोडक्ट्स. एग्जाम्पल टूथपेस्ट, टेलीविजन, रेफ्रिजरेटर इंडस्ट्री, इट कम्स अंडर द मोनोपोलिस्टिक competition. Then next is what, pure oligopoly. Now pure oligopoly means what, कि in pure oligopoly there are few seller and there is no product differentiation. few बहुत कम है, few seller and there is no product differentiation. and product is what, homogeneous type है, there is no product differentiation by this seller. However, there is no precise limit on the number of seller that an industry can have to characterize as a pure oligopoly. Thus, the key issue is not the number of seller but the reaction of seller to one another. Okay, since the product is not differentiated, so any price change by one seller affect the other seller. Okay, so यहाँ पे प्योर oligopoly को किसे डिफाइन किया, only few seller है and there is no product differentiation. Okay, so यहाँ पे actually that is number of seller से प्योर ओलिगोपोली डिफाइन नहीं होगा. दैट इज़ वाई द की इशू इज़ नॉट द नंबर ऑफ सेलर बट रिएक्शन ऑफ सेलर टू वन अनदर. ओके यानी एक सेलर का प्राइस एंड आउटपुट डिसीजन इट विल अफेक्ट टू द अदर सेलर बिकॉज फ्यू सेलर है एंड द प्रोडक्ट आर व्हाट, होमोजीनियस, प्रोडक्ट इज व्हाट, सेम. So product is not differentiated na, so any price change by one seller it affect the other seller. And the best example is what, in heavy commercial vehicle industry in India, that is Tata Motors and the Ashok Leyland. Only two companies है जो actually वो SR भी है, एंकर भी है, बट जो एकदम हैवी कमर्शियल व्हीकल में ये मेन टू कंपनीज है, दैट इज टाटा मोटर एंड द अशोक लेलैंड ना. जो वो लोग का ट्रक है, टाटा मोटर एंड अशोक लेलैंड का जो भी ट्रक है इट इज़ नॉट होमोजीनियस, सेम टाइप ऑफ ट्रक. ओके सो अगर टाटा मोटर ने थोड़ा बहुत भी प्राइस इंक्रीज किया या डिक्रीज किया इट विल अफेक्ट टू द अशोक लेलैंड. आ रहा है समझ में. सो एनी प्राइस चेंज बाय वन सेलर इट अफेक्ट द अदर सेलर. That is why we can say in this type of market, reaction of seller to one another it is very important. Are clear? Another example, cement, branded cement, that is जो अंबुजा है, ओके, अल्ट्राटेक है. सो आप कभी भी आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाओगे, सेलर कम है, ओके, एंड द प्रोडक्ट इज व्हाट, होमोजीनियस है. क्लियर? देन लास्ट इज differentiated oligopoly. So differentiated oligopoly exists where number of seller in the industry is limited, but they offer the product which can be differentiated from others. So oligopoly मतलब number of seller limited है, number of seller क्या है, few है, but product क्या है, differentiated from each other. Okay, so now we all know that this differentiation can be made on the basis of additional product features, styling, quality, delivery, after sale services and so on. Such type of industry is called as what, differentiated oligopoly. So what is the characteristics of differentiated oligopoly? Few seller and the product are what, differentiated with each other. Okay, and the example of differentiated oligopoly is what, passenger car industry, in which number of competitors is very limited and each competitor position its car on some unique selling proposition, though most of the car falling in the price band have the same functionality. Okay, हम लोग एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं कि in case of Maruti Suzuki, that is Maruti 800, in case of Hyundai Eon, okay, then Chevrolet का वो बीट से वो एक लोअर सेगमेंट आता था. ओके, सो दिस आर द differentiated example of differentiated oligopoly. यानी seller is limited but product is differentiated with each other. Okay, now this differentiation may be in terms of some additional features, based on some style, based on some quality, based on delivery, based on after sales services. So these are the example of differentiated oligopoly. Okay, so in this session we will complete the industry structure. Okay, so industry structure is what, industry structure is mainly depend upon nature of competition based on number of competitors and the product differentiation. So when the number of seller and the product differentiation are combined together, there are 5 type of industry structure emerge. That is pure competition, pure monopoly, monopolistic competition, pure oligopoly and the differentiated oligopoly. Clear? Now in next session we will discuss about third part, that is industry attractiveness, and fourth part, that is industry performance. Clear?